The second thing is this. At the same time as you have your priority, your study time, the place, you should also be willing to study anywhere at any time. If you run through your day, you'll be amazed at how much wasted time there is, how much time you spend waiting for a friend, waiting between classes, waiting for supper, waiting in a doctor's office. You will find that that adds up to many, many hours. And what I'm saying is, take advantage of those hours. If you can take advantage of them through the day, you will find that you have more time to relax at night. I believe very passionately that if you do that, what I just said, of taking advantage of the wasted times, you wouldn't even have to study at the end of the year when it comes time for your exams, because you will be all studied up. Take advantage of these wasted times. Now, here's the kinds of things that I would suggest you do. One of the best things you can use are flashcards. Now, in the course that I'll be giving, you will learn many, many uses of flashcards. But on a flashcard, you have on the front a question. One question. You don't have the statement and what the answer is, because you want your brain to work. So you have the question on the front and the answer on the back. Now that's going to make your brain work. So that if you have a question, maybe this question is a vocabulary word. What does replete mean? Well, now your brain has to work. You turn the card over if you don't know the answer, or you name the answer, turn it over, and check it. Flashcards are invaluable for you, a very powerful tool. Another possibility is to photocopy pages from your textbook. You don't want to carry a huge textbook around with you, but you can reduce it down and carry a couple of pages with you, and you have 10 minutes here, 15 minutes there. Take that page out and interact with it. Underline in color, circle things, look at vocabulary words, read and try to understand the flow of thought. You'll find 10 minutes here and 10 minutes there adds up, and you learn that stuff incredibly well. Vocabulary lists, same thing. If you have a photocopy of the vocabulary lists that you need to learn, carry it with you. Work on the words while you're waiting. Having that sort of time waiting for your friend to show up, you're reviewing your vocabulary words. Here's another strategy that I have found to be so valuable. We have computers today, and you can hook up a microphone to your computer and you can record your voice on the computer, a file. I think any student almost has that capability. If you don't, you can go into your school and borrow a computer and sit down and try this. Open up your textbook and turn every single thing that is a fact that you want to remember into a question, and then give the answer, but pause for yourself to wait. Now, I mean this. Suppose that I was reading and said, George Washington is the first president of the United States. I would then say, oh, that could be a question on the exam, and I would read, who is the first president of the United States? I would pause, allow myself to answer, then I would read the answer onto the recording. George Washington. And I would go through the text, turn everything in order as I'm going through, just read them, turn them into questions, pause for the answer, then read the answer. Now what you have is a wonderful little study technique. You can be driving, if you drive a car and you're driving somewhere, you put that in and you listen to your voice asking a question, the pause for you to give the answer, then you hear the answer. Do you realize that in a 20-minute drive to school, you do that 5 days a week, you've got like 100 minutes of studying done, reviewing all of this material as you're driving. You can go for a walk and listen to it in your MP3 player, in your iPod, or whatever. You can be studying, taking advantage of these wasted times. So the second thing, and I urge you to do this, use your time wisely. Take advantage of those so-called wasted times where you're not doing anything. That's when you do little bits of study.